MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Polar Bears and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Adrian Rincon is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In now, Marshall Warren. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Polar Bears, the right fielder, Marshall.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Antonio Velasquez.
At the plate, Antonio Velasquez. 7 runs batted in the series for him so far. 5 hits total. Here comes the first pitch. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Greer is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Ricky Marchand. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Peter Wada, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Quinn Quezada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Quinn Quezada.
Here it comes. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Sherman Christensen.
Digging in now, Sherman Christensen. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Carlo Delgadio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Christensen, base runner at first with one out. Now a throw over. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back. The 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Stepping in now, Brandon Stevenson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Misses, ball 2. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Edwin Alston, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Wada, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get as deep.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Into the box now, Quentin Broadway comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hines, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One-0 count. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A runner at second, nobody out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That is it. The catcher, Darryl Belanger.
In now, Darryl Belanger seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. Quezada will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Reggie Law.
Stepping up now, Reggie Law. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got the count 2-2.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. On the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Estevan Ponce. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Andres Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With it 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Coming to the plate now, Marshall Warren, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Set to get his day started, John Pelletier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch to short. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting center, the center fielder, Alex Thomas.
Standing in, Alec Thomas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Anthony Greer, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Antonio Velasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Antonio Velasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
So now to the plate, Ricky Marchand. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 2-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Greer has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So stepping in, Quentin Broadway. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Runner going a second time, and he fouls this one off. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The batter.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
To the plate now, Reese Hines, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Back outside.
Second and third here, one man out. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. From the stretch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9, Darryl Belanger.
Now to the plate, Darryl Belanger. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Belanger has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jeff Hart is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Quinn Quezada, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now back, second baseman, Sherman Christensen.
So coming to the plate, Sherman Christensen. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Christensen, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. 3-0 now. Carlo Delgadio waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlo.
Now the Red Sox DH, Carlo Delgadio. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. First and second now, one man out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The first baseman.
Now batting, Brandon Stevenson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball misses inside.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate now, Edwin Alston. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping in, John Pelletier, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 out, bases loaded. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Warren is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox are out in front 3-2. Now in the box, Reggie Law. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Reggie Law.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now that
Striding in, Estevan Ponce. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
the left fielder, Andre Sanchez.
Settling in now, Andres Sanchez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Alec Thomas. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Anthony Greer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A 1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Warren is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The shortstop, Jeff.
At the plate, Jeff Hart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Quinn Quezada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
2 out here and a runner at second. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
I got to count 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The set and the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Sherman Christensen stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Runner goes for second. He pulls this one into right. Warren will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Boston's out in front, 4-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marshall Warren. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's the ball.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So digging in now, Antonio Velasmil. He singled his last time up. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ricky Marchand is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Has a look, now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Quentin Broadway, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready now. The pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0 is laid off, put in there for strike 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to 3rd. One there, on to 1st as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Giancarlo Corona is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Corona.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading
And standing in is the
off for the Red
DH,
Sox,
Carlo
the
Delgadio.
designated hitter, Carlo Delgadio.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The bat, the first baseman.
Into the box now,
Brandon
Brandon Stevenson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Edwin Alston. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Red Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Pablo Perez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Pablo Perez.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Reese Hines.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He'll try again. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is right there, 1 down. Ready now, Darryl Belanger, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Reggie Law is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Christensen moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Estevan Honks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Alston is there, and the side is retired. At the plate, John Pelletier.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, John Pelletier.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Oh. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Alec Thomas waits on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alec Thomas. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Next up for the Red Sox, Anthony Greer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 0-2 home. That misses. 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in for Boston, Jeff Hart. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in once again, Quinn Quezada. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone's...
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Jackie Malone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
44, Jackie Malone.
Leading off the inning, Andres Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he popped him up, and that's in there. Base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marshall Warren. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Malone, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Antonio Velasmil is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jermaine Wynn is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready for another shot now, Ricky Marchand. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Quentin Broadway as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 1-1 home.
Count was 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready once again, Reese Hines, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He set the 2-2, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Red Sox lead it 4-3. Billy O'Neill will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
O'Neill.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Sherman Christensen.
Sherman Christensen.
He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Carlo Delgado as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Brandon Stevenson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Todd Garcia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So now to the plate, Edwin Alston, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's Bolton.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another chance? John Pelletier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's set. The 0-1.
Ball in.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's set. The 2-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Striding in once again, Alec Thomas. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take it.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The payoff pitch. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now. 6-3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Anthony Greer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Hines waits on it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox on top, 6-3. Patrick Hall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Patrick Hall.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Darryl Belanger.
The catcher, Darryl Belanger.
First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Quezada has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Reggie Law. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Estevan Ponce. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Jordan Sherry is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Sherry.
Into the box, Jeff Hart.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Jeff.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, upstairs.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
That one's in there. 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Down the third baseline. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in, Quinn Quezada. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in, Sherman Christensen.
Sherman Christensen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sanchez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Bobby Garrison comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Bobby Garrison.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Andres Sanchez.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road to close it.
Here we go. The first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Marshall Warren is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike now. A runner at first with no outs here. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Christensen is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Antonio Velasmil. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he popped him up. Christensen takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So striding forward now, Ricky Marchand, and he needs to make something happen. They're down. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-3 the final score today. The Boston Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Adrian Rincon gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Peter Wada was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Bobby Garrison records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.